Hello everyone and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. This is just a quick look at a brand new book. Here is the book, which I will be looking at today with you. It is the Sinclair ZX Spectrum Visual Compendium. Now this arrived on my doorstep courtesy of Funstock Retro on Saturday, and I was very chuffed. Now I'm just going to be going through a few of the things that are in this book with you, so you know what you're getting if you're picking up this book. Now us guys at the Game Shed, as you know, we predominantly enjoy our retro gaming, and you can see here to my left we love the ZX Spectrum. Now we've got a number of original Spectrums, but also this year has been a kind of resurgence, if you like, of Spectrums. Now there are a couple available, a couple of Spectrum reboots, if you like, and here's one of them. This is the ZX Spectrum Vega. You can insert a micro SD card into here and play all your games on this lovely little console. This is a second production run one we've got. It plugs straight into your television and it's very joyous. But yeah, we do have the original. We do have this +2 as well, and very much love it. Now, if you're a fan of the 8-bit computer system, this is definitely a must-have in your collection. If you were a gamer in the 80s, this is definitely a must-have. Now we've got so many gaming books, and I must say this one, without a shadow of a doubt, is presented by far the best that we've seen so far. A lot of love and attention has gone into this product, so I'm going to talk you through a few bits and pieces that you should anticipate if you are going to buy this. Now this Bitmap Books book, they've done a series of retro video game system books, and this is their latest offering. So what do you get? Well, first of all, you do get a slip here, which I'd just like to point out, just in case you miss it if you buy it. If you pull the slip off, you will see here, inside you have some Spectrum coding. Now I don't actually know, I don't know what this code does, so if someone out there buys this book and enjoys a bit of coding, let me know what this actually does. I assume it just says, from reading the code, it just prints ZX Spectrum on the screen repeatedly. That's what I'm guessing. Now, when I was growing up in the 80s, I actually had an Amstrad CPC 464. So this, unfortunately, isn't for the Amstrad. I've got my fingers crossed that Bitmap Books will produce an Amstrad copy or its edition, and trust me when I say I will be first in the queue for that book. If they get it going via Kickstarter, I will be bang on that, because that is my cherished system when I was growing up. However, a lot of my mates, or in fact I was pretty much the only one with an Amstrad, so all of my mates had a ZX Spectrum. So if you're probably in your early 30s, mid 30s, maybe even older, you will have probably experienced this. Now this was the ZX Spectrum was the first sort of real wave of home gaming computers, if you like. This ran from 82 to 92, thousands of games available on it, and you would have gone into like a WH Smith's, for example, and you'd have picked up your magazine, a ZX Spectrum magazine. It might have even had a game on the front cover, or you could pop down to your local newsagent and they would have spindles, like what you see with postcards, but it would have games, and you flick around the games, and what you pick up is you grab stuff like this in the shops. Now, for those younger viewers out there who might be watching, this, believe it or not, is a video game, as is this. And what you have here, you pick up a tape, and the tape you would shove into your tape machine attached to your Spectrum, and you would boot up a game. Now, it's not like that these days. Instant downloads and CDs and various other bits and pieces. But if nostalgia for this kind of thing is ringing in your heart, then this is really, really going to set the heartstrings alight. So inside, what you've got here is you've got incredible colour in this. They use a range of inks. I don't know what it is, but I've never seen colour like it. You've got this bright fluorescent coloration throughout, and it really highlights some of the details in the games. Everything is extremely high definition in this book. A lot of love has gone into it. So in the book itself, you've got a bit of history about the ZX Spectrum. You've got a foreword. You've got there you go. There's some history about the creation of a British icon and a little deconstructed image of a ZX Spectrum like this. Don't deconstruct it. It looks gorgeous. You've got various little quotes taken from people in the industry back then, and you've got a lot of screenshots of your favourite games. So here I've got 3D Tanks. That's a nightmare, that game. I tried to play it recently and it is a nightmare. Got The Hobbit. Yeah, that's right. The Hobbit isn't a new thing, kids. Hobbit's been around for time. And this game was actually released in 1982. FIFA, you a FIFA fan? Maybe you've gone off FIFA. Maybe you're not a Pro Evo fan. All you needed was Football Manager back in the day. There you go. It's got information about the aforementioned magazines. So here, this is Sinclair User Magazine. It talks about some of the magazines back in the day. And I'm only on page 18 so far. And this book has over 300 pages, chock full of bits and pieces. Do you remember Horace Goes Skiing? He's there. We've got so many screenshots. Let me just flick through. You've got some load screens in there. Jetpack. Oh, Jetpack. Absolutely amazing. You've got some more screenshots. It goes on and on and on. What's really lovely about this game, now let me try and find it. Manic Miner, Magic Knight. You've got interviews. You've got interviews with some of the key people who went into making some of these games. So you can read about their thoughts and their input processes and whatnot, and see how this generation of games was formed, really. Got some really stunning high definition photography in there, some real nice close-ups. What else have you got? Now that was a piece of my childhood right there. Daley Thompson's Decathlon. Do you remember that? Let's just have a little look-see. You got people's Spectrum memories in there. Match Day, Jet Set Willy. More magazines. Crash. Everyone knows about Crash. Everyone knows about Crash. And talking of Crash, there is some epic artwork in here from Oliver Frey. There we go. Look at this. So you can glory, you can marvel, stare at these images all day long. Let's have a look, see what else is in here. Back to School. Phenomenal game. Robin of the Wood. Was that? Oh no. Don't worry, ignore me everyone, it's fine. More artwork. There's so much in here. Anyone of you out there who's ever had a ZX Spectrum, I think you're going to find a place in your house for this, and it's probably going to be a place that you're going to want to show it off. For example, your front room coffee table, and that's where this will be living for sure in my house. Interviews with various people, some game logos. The attention to detail in this book is absolutely fantastic. Talking of fantastic, there's a logo there for Fantastic World Dizzy. Now, I don't know if you can see here, but I am definitely a fan of Dizzy. There you go. I haven't got enough words to praise Dizzy and that franchise. Hurry up and give me a new Dizzy. So, you know, I could talk about this book all day long. I'm actually gushing over it. It is incredible. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave a link in the description box below that's going to take you straight to where you can purchase this. Now, we would say go and buy this from Fun Stock. Do you remember Bomb Jack? Incredible. I played that for days and days on end. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. I think I've got a copy of that just here. There it is. Look at that. In a little box. And this is the Amstrad version. I'm going to pop that there anyway for nostalgic reasons. You've got level maps. No expense spared in this whatsoever. So yeah, overall, this, for a retro gamer, is a must. Robocop. You remember that? Got to shoot between her legs to hit the baddie in his... Yes. Now, at the back of this book, it does give you a brief history of the ZX Spectrum, which I'll just read a couple of key points, and it goes by year. It says 1982, the rubber-keyed ZX Spectrum 16K and 48K are released for £125 and £175 respectively. 1983, the ZX Spectrum presented at the Las Vegas Consumer Electronics Show. Skip down to 1985, the ZX Spectrum 128 was launched in September 85 at the CIMO 85 trade show in Spain, now with 128K of RAM and an upgraded AY sound chip. In 1986, the ZX Spectrum. Hello everyone and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. This is just a quick look at a brand new book. Here is the book, which I will be looking at today with you. It is the Sinclair ZX Spectrum Visual Compendium. Now, this arrived on my doorstep courtesy of Fun Stock Retro on Saturday, and I was very, very chuffed. Now, I'm just going to be going through a few of the things that are in this book with you, so you know what you're getting if you're picking up this book. Now, us guys at the Game Shed, as you know, we predominantly enjoy our retro gaming. And you can see here, to my left, we love the ZX Spectrum. Now, we've got a number of original Spectrums, but also this year has been a kind of resurgence, if you like, of Spectrums. Now, there are a couple available, a couple of Spectrum reboots, if you like. And here's one of them. This is the ZX Spectrum Vega. You can